Hello, hello! My name is Callista and welcome back to Pentiment. In the last episode, we were exploring the woods. At least I think that's what we were doing. It has been so long since I recorded Pentiment. So long, but I am very excited to get back into it. Now, if I remember correctly, we're trying to get into the mines. We've been told that Apollo and his twin sister Artemis, I think her name is. Either way, we've been told that the twins often go into the mines. We were also told that Father Thomas is looking for the tabernacle key, and Sister Amelie says, oh, I think the twins have it. So everything is pointing towards the twins. Everything is pointing towards them. I still have a few places I've yet to search, so I'm not inclined to speak with Apollo just yet. Let's head up to the shrine first. Why not? Oh, hello. It is Artemis. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. No, we can't go to the Nymphaeum. Okay. Agnes gathers chamomile here every year to prepare her cures for the coming year. Lovely. Good to know. I do wonder if anyone knows about the Nymphaeum. Like, surely someone must know it's there. Oh, hello. Ooh. A pig? Out here? It must have broke out of its pen. I wonder who it belongs to. Okay, there's a random pig. And as long as it's... I was gonna say, if that was a wild boar, we might be a bit fucked. Wild boars are terrifying creatures. Tame pigs, bit better, bit better. The waterfall is always so beautiful. Yes, it is. It is quite lovely. Mugwort is always useful for colds and fevers. It might not be as powerful as when we gather it on St. John's Eve, but it should still work. And, oh, the mine shaft. I wouldn't want to go down there. I would not want to go down there. If I want to depict the mural as accurately as possible, I have to go down the shaft myself. The entrance is so steep, no one's used it in years. There must be some way to get down there. I could probably climb down, even though it looks dangerous. Baltus might have some tools. I'll bet he could help me rig a way to climb down there. Apollo and Artemis are always bragging about how they sneak around the ruins. Maybe I can ask them how they do it. Well, I see no reason why we shouldn't do both. Get some proper climbing tools and also say, hey, twins, how do you get down there? I think Magda would be more inclined to trust Baltus. We don't have that high an opinion of Apollo. And if Artemis is like her brother, I could see us not having a very high opinion of her either. Baltus is like, he's got a good head on his shoulders. He's an inventor. Like, I'm gonna do both. But I think Magda would be more inclined to trust Baltus. Baltus might have some tools. I'll bet he could help me rig a way to climb down there. I'll have to come back later. That's a relief. That's a relief. For a second there, I was like, don't tell me you're just going to force me to go down. She just jumps in. Geronimo! Splat. Game over. That's how the game ends. Magda dies in the mines because she just decided to jump down. Now then, oh, hello. Snow is creeping down the mountains. Winter will be here soon. Winter is coming. And the north remembers. I love watching the violets bloom every year. They match the purple of the mountains. And that is into town. Yeah, we haven't checked out the inn yet. You're right. Hi. Hello, Killian. And I assume that's your father upstairs. And no one's hanging out back. I believe, if I remember correctly, the places I have yet to check, so we had the inn, we have the monastery, and then it's the Gertners, Baltus, and dealing with the twins specifically. That's my to-do list. Magdalene, Nico. I do wonder how he's been since the death of his missus. God, that was such a nasty business. This old statue of St. Moritz has seen better days. That it has. That it has. I can smell the anise on the breeze. It reminds me of when I was little. Okay, let's see. There isn't much of the monastery that we can look into. Yeah, most of it is overgrown, looking like a complete shithole. Flipping heck. Flipping heck. This feels so weird. This feels so weird to me. Like I said, I haven't played this for a while. I've taken a good long break from recording, so I haven't played this in a while. I was going through the earlier Pentiment episodes to get clips for the Christmas compilation, so I was seeing the monastery as it was to come back and be like, oh yeah, it got destroyed. It got destroyed. This feels weird. This feels so weird. Oh, hello, Magda. You wouldn't happen to be going to the convent? I wasn't planning to, no. Perhaps later. What brings you... Well, I mean, I was, actually. I'm just going there right now to check in with people. Perhaps later. What brings you here? I don't know if I should talk about this. I'm, thinking about joining the Poor Clares. Oh, that's a nice idea. Why on earth would you want to do that? I never expected Martha to become a sister. She's always been so timid. Wouldn't that incline you to think she might become a sister? Like, if someone's very much like, here I am, fuck the lot of yous, I'm here being a proud woman. Like, I'd be like, that's the last person to become a nun. That is the last person. She's singing, she's dancing, she's, you know, twirling through the street singing fuck men, like, I won't be told what to do. Like, a bold, confident woman I would never expect to become a nun. Someone who's timid, I'd be like, yeah, I could see it. I could see you becoming a nun. I never expected Martha to become a sister. She's always been so timid. This could be a good choice for her. Perhaps I should encourage her to join. Such a dramatic change might be too much for her. Maybe I should talk her out of it. Can we ask why she wants to do this? Where is the middle option for, like, why does she want this? Like, I mean, in this day and age, and by this day and age, I mean the setting of the game, not, like, modern day. I mean, to be fair, actually still in modern day. Joining the priesthood, or in this case, becoming a nun, like, it's a solid career path. Like, there aren't going to be any nasty surprises. There's not going to be like, we need to fire some nuns. We've got word from God. There are too many nuns. There needs to be a culling. Like, that's not going to happen. Like, generally speaking, you know, like, okay, you're a nun. Now that's it. That's it. You're good to go. You're settled. Until your dying day, unless you choose to leave, you're going to be a nun forever. Like, it brings certainty. I want to know why she wants to join. That's the thing of it. Why do you want to become a nun? Is it a case of you feel called to it? Like, oh, I feel God's presence and I want to honour him by becoming a nun? Is that it? Is it a case of, oh, well, things are kind of shit on the farm, and being a nun would bring me more stability. It would be one less mouth for my family to feed, so therefore I'm going away, and this is the safest place for me to go away to? Is it a case of like, oh, my family are trying to marry me off to someone deeply unpleasant, and therefore I've decided to take vows, so therefore you can't marry me to... I'm sorry, I'm tongue-tied. It's been a while. But yeah, are you doing this so that you can take vows of chastity and then you don't need to worry about getting married to anyone? Like, why do you want to do this? I guess when she was saying, like, oh, she's so timid, I'm assuming Magda maybe meant that, oh, she's just gonna do what she's told and she's gonna live on this one path. And she's thinking, oh, I never expected her to change paths. She's saying this would be a dramatic change. Oh, well, she's so timid that she'd never do anything dramatic like that. Would it be a dramatic change? Would it be? I don't know. I would have said there are more dramatic changes that she could make. She could decide, I want to go be a mercenary. I'm gonna bind my breasts and pretend to be a boy, and I'm gonna go off and become a mercenary. I'd be like, that's a dramatic change. Going from, like, simple farm girl to, you know, mercenary, but, like, simple farm girl to nun. I don't feel like there'd be that many changes. You'd have to pray a lot more. You wouldn't be able to pick out what you wear, but then again, how much choice does she have? She can't go to Primark and pick out whatever she likes. Like, I would assume this has probably been, like, handed down, like, this is what you wear. I'm more inclined to go with this one, but I would prefer to say, why do you want to join? This could be a good choice for her. Perhaps I should encourage her to join. She's the oldest unmarried woman in town. Her choices here are limited, but joining the order is a big commitment. This may not be the wisest plan. Carl needs help around the house, and she seems unsure. Okay. Yeah, I would rather ask her why she wants to do this. Admittedly, I'd probably put this a bit more diplomatically, but Magdalene doesn't exactly hide her emotions. I remember that. Why on earth would you want to do that? Be honest, what do I have to look forward to? With Dad's injury and me unwed at 25... I forget. I forget. Jesus Christ. Oh, she's ancient. She's ancient. 25 years old, dear God. Oh, flippin' heck. Aye, okay. With Dad's injury and me unwed at 25, older than all the boys in town. If they don't see me as a sister, they see me as a man. And when Dad dies, not anytime soon, God willing, I won't be able to claim the farm. I'll lose my home. With Anton gone, there's nobody to take it over. I remember. Flippin' heck. So I remember Carl. I remember Carl and his missus, whose name I forget, but, like, I remember her. If I'm remembering correctly, Carl was the guy, he would often come up to the shrine to pray for his wife, because his wife had, like, miscarriages in the past. And so he was concerned, like, oh shit, is she gonna die in childbirth? And that little baby was Martha. I'm pretty sure that little baby was Martha. And Antoine was their firstborn. Or Anton, not Antoine, excuse me. I want to... If I'm remembering him correctly, this just looks like how he was in Act 2. Did he die in the riots? Because I remember the soldiers saying, oh, we're going to kill any man or boy. Women were safe. Women and girls were safe. But men and boys weren't. And even though Anton was... He was a wee lad. He was probably a teenager, but still, by my definition, he was a wee lad. Oh... That would be... Jesus! To be a grown man, to survive the riots, but your son doesn't. That would be... In a way, I hope what happened was that Anton and Karl both survived, and then maybe Anton got sick the year after. Like, something like that, because otherwise, as I said, if you, a grown-ass man, you survive the riots, and you look like, where's my kid? Where's my kid? We got separated, maybe. Where's my kid? Why is he on the ground? What? Oh, shit. Is that his blood? Is it someone else's? Oh, fuck. Like, he's dead. He's gone. A boy. Like, that would be so goddamn depressing. Jesus. I'll lose my home. With Anton gone, there is nobody to take it over. You could still get married before that time comes. I understand times are tough, but are you sure this would really make you happy? That's unfair. You should be able to inherit the property. Yeah, she should, but she can't. Like, that's... Life is unfair. Life is unfair. Like, this doesn't help. Oh, you should be able to inherit the property. Yes, but women didn't have as many rights back then. Like, this helps nothing. This helps no one. Even if it is, it's true, like, I'm not saying it isn't, like, I'm not, no, this is fair, women shouldn't be able to inherit, or vote, or have any of those things, no, like, no, that's bullshit, it is incredibly unfair, but, like, this achieves nothing, would this really make you happy? Well, it might not, but what would make her even unhappier is being homeless. I'm so sorry, Martha. You are in... She's 25. That's so young. And everyone's just like, Jesus, like, no, like... Her fanny is filled with mothballs, like, there's nothing... No, she's 25, she can still have kids. She's not washed up, she's not used up, she's so young. But by this time period standards, like, oh my... I feel so bad. I feel so bad. You could still get married before that time comes. If I'm honest with myself, do I even want to? There's little to look forward to with so few options in Tassing. There's Kraft. What about Apollo? Otz isn't married yet. Otz is younger than us. Who's the oldest? Who's the oldest? Technically speaking, I think Otz is older than Kraft because Otz was a baby. Otz was a baby in Act 2. Brigitte was pregnant in Act 2. So technically speaking, I think Apollo is the youngest. I don't think there was hiding a hair of the twins in Act 2. So technically speaking, Otz is the oldest. He's constantly dicking about with his twin. He's a known troublemaker. Yes, I guess Otz would be the best option. Otz isn't married yet. Eva, that's a bit strong. God damn. Eva would probably show up at my home with a knife if I came between you two. A real Boadicea Zimmerman of Tassing. You're not wrong. Oh, come on. Yeah. A real Boadicea Zimmermanin of Tassing. Protecting her dear son against the invading Martha Pfeifferin. Stop, you make me sound ridiculous. She hides it behind a helpful demeanour, but Eva can be fierce. It's a sensible match. You're both strong-willed, and you're nearer his age. Yeah, but no, I'm not into that. Maybe I'd have more prospects if I lived in a big city. But the convent would provide for me and bring me closer to God. Why not withdraw from the trials of the world? You know as well as I it's not safe out there. You could do so much more, you just need to be more ambitious. Maybe you're right, I've thought about joining the order myself. I don't know what to say. I suppose you should follow your heart. Hiding away behind walls doesn't seem like the right way to live. Not this one. Magda has never thought about joining the order. She has always known I am going to continue on with the shop. That printing press, that is my future. I mean, here's the thing. Just because it's not the right way for us to live, that doesn't mean it's not the right way for anyone to live. Magda wants to continue on with the shop. I'm sure there are plenty of young women in Tassing who'd be like, oh, that sounds like hell. Fuck that noise. I just want to get married and make babies. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting to have that as your life path. I mean, she's being sensible. She's being sensible. She's thought about everything. She's like, do I even really want to get married? I don't know. I'm not going to have a home once my father dies. Like, what's going to become of me? She's making the sensible choice here. Not everyone is ambitious, and that's okay. That's okay. I think, yeah, if this is what she wants to do, I don't know what to say. I suppose you should follow your heart? Can I trust it? It's a nervous and confused thing. As it is often before difficult decisions, if you're not driven by a consuming devotion, it doesn't seem like the nun's life is meant for you. Oh. I don't know. Which is worse? To be unhappy, but you have lodging, you have, a roof over your head, you have meals, you're taken care of, but you're unhappy, or you're unhappy and you're homeless. Like, she's not got that many decisions here. She's not got that many options. As it is often before difficult decisions. I suppose so. But joining the Poor Clares is a lifelong commitment. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Oh God, why is this being left to me? Why is this being left to me? I think you should join the sisters. I don't think you should join the order. Oh... She's running the risk of being homeless. Like, that being said, Tassing is it's a close community. I'm sure someone would take her in. But still, then you'd be living on the whims of other people. If they decide, right, I want to kick you out, they're going to kick you out. It'd be one thing if she could inherit the farm. it would be one thing if she could inherit the farm and maybe she were having, like, some doubts about, you know, if it was just like, oh, I'm unmarried, like, what is my life gonna be, blah, 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 blah. Like, if it was just that, but she could inherit the farm. But she can't. I'm inclined to say join the order. You can be unhappy and have a home, or you can be unhappy and homeless. Like, neither's great, but at least in this one, you have a home, you have food. Oh, I'm also thinking, would Magda encourage her to join the Poor Clares? I've said before, I don't think Magdalene is all that religious. I don't think she's all that religious. But then again, she's not doing this because of religious reasons. She's doing this to be practical. And I do think that Magda is practical. I think you should join the sisters. Oh, hello. Okay. Paul said there is no greater purpose than living a life dedicated to the Lord. I think it's brave of you. You do? Of course. Not many people have the courage to seek a higher purpose in life, much less go after it. I suppose you're right. I want to live a life with meaning, and I've always admired the sisters. Dad won't have to worry about me either. I'll pray about it, but I think it's time I talk to Mother Francesca and the others. So, I will gather my courage, what little of it I have. Good luck, Martha, and God bless you. Thank you, Magda. Until later, be well. Yeah, if this is a case of, like, she's always admired the nuns, and only now she's thinking, like, oh shit, what is my life going to be like? Maybe I should, like, I don't think there's out wrong with wanting to become a nun. I don't think there's out wrong with that. It's not the life that that Magda would pick, but the Hand of St. Moritz. The Poor Clares take care of it now that the Benedictines are gone. Okay, and speaking of the Poor Clares, let's see. What's going on with you guys? Hello there. God bless you, Magdalene. I had been hoping to speak with you. Do you perhaps have a moment? Of course, Mother. How can I help? I had heard that you had taken up the mural in the Rath House after your father's terrible attack. Yes, I'm excited to paint the town's history. That's right, what's of it? Yes, I'm excited to paint the town's history. Your enthusiasm and insistence is most troubling to some people in town. I know the council was hesitant at first, but they all agreed I could do it. Some people, you wouldn't happen to be including yourself in that group, would you? Some people? Ah, yes, Magdalene, myself included. I understand how you must have struggled with your mother passing while you were so young. Without a maternal figure to guide you, it is no wonder your spirit has wandered and wavered from its nature. I regret encouraging Martha to join you guys. I'm not sure what you mean, Abbess. What? My spirit's fine, thanks. I kind of want to hear the stupidity. I want to hear the stupidity that she's about to come out with. What? The pursuit of such trades is not for women but men. As Paul writes, God calls women to work at home, not in trades. While supporting your father is laudable, taking on his work is imprudent. There are plenty of young men in Tassing worthy of you, or perhaps you have a different calling. Madam, I've just got you a new recruit. I've just got you a new recruit. You don't need to come for me. I'd like to offer you a place here among the sisters. I understand you may disagree with my choices, but I'm not going to stop painting the mural, Mother Francisca. That would be Francisca, I would probably say. Francisca, yeah. My dad taught me how to run the shop, and I love printing. What's wrong with working as a printer? Wait, who's saying I'm troubling? And how did you hear that anyway? Aren't you all stuck up here? Oh, that's... Who is spreading these rumours? That we are obviously not going to take her up on her offer. Obviously. Fuck that noise. I think Magda would be thinking, who is spreading these rumours? Who is spreading these rumours? Wait, who's saying I'm troubling? And how did you hear that anyway? Aren't you all stuck up here? Magdalene, your insistence to paint the mural has been the talk of the town. Even the sisters hear something of what affects Tassing. But if you must know, Father You bitch! I swear! I swear! I'm fine. I'm freaking out. My arms are going haywire, but then you can't see that because I don't use a webcam. Oh my days. Oh, how did I know? How did I know? But if you must know, Father Thomas suggested that joining the convent may be good for you. I agree with him. I don't give a shit what you agree with. I appreciate your concern, Mother, but I assure you, you have nothing to worry about. Father Thomas, I might have to have a talk with him about this. You both need to stop. Gossip isn't very Christian, Mother Francisca. Oh, I think it's between these two. I think it's between these two. We know that Magda is hard-headed. We know that she is hard-headed. I can't see after listening to that stupidity. You know, our father, whose name I have currently forgotten. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Father. Klaus? I know they're the Druckers. Klaus, it's Klaus. Yeah, it's Klaus. Klaus has raised us to be a very independent young woman. And I think he should be proud. I think Magda is wonderful. I think she is absolutely wonderful. But she has her mam's temper. She inherited that, so I can't see her. After having that stupidity of like, oh yes, I know you want to help your father, but women should be doing the housework, not printing or painting. Oh, that is men's work, you young waif. Like, after hearing that stupidity, she's not going to be this nice. Oh, I want to go for this. Oh, I don't know. Here's the thing, I'm not inclined to talk with Father Thomas because I think he's up to shit. I think he's up to shit. I don't trust him. I think if anyone is going to be the letter writer, I think it's going to be Father Thomas. I think he is all up in this shit. And so I don't want Magda to talk to him because I worry that that would have him start writing letters about us. And I don't want that. Then again, I've always said that Magda, I think, deals with her problems herself. She's been told Father Thomas is spreading gossip about you. She's like, oh, right, okay, I'm going to go fucking have a chat with him then. She would. She'd go and confront him. Oh, no. I don't want to. Father Thomas? I might have to go have a talk with him about this. I pray he can offer the guidance you are looking for, Magdalene. I'm not looking for guidance. I'm looking to tell him to piss off. God bless you. That face. That face to bitches. These bitches. Oh, I love that. I love that. Oh, flipping heck. Flipping heck, I'm not looking forward to that conversation. However, I am just about out of time for this episode. So, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members such as SM2K. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.